honestly not even surprised anymore by this. And guys, before I actually react to the videos that I'm going to react to today, I wanted to push it back to Monday because I didn't feel like react to this. We're going to push it back or Sunday. It's Sunday. So we'll react to two videos by SH and I'm the other one. I'm Famous Room. Yep. Kind of fun name.
If you are a fan of Crazy Mario Brothers, you are gonna want to sit down for this. It's bad. Crazy Mario Brothers is a Plus channel that has around 1 million subscribers. I used to watch.
If I'm being real, I probably started watching him in December of 2020. I don't know which day I started watching him in December, but it's probably when Bowser Jr., like when he made the video where Bowser Jr. played Among Us. That's probably when I started watching him. So, yeah.
Their videos back then, and I'd even argue that they're one of the better Plus tubers. However, when you look inside of Pandora's box, you're always gonna find a secret inside of it, and Crazy Mario Brothers is the last guy you would expect to have one. It is baffling to find out what this guy might actually be. Now, all of this could be just allegations. We don't really know if it's true or not. Something is telling me, though, that these have some believability to them. There's been 2 Google Docs made about Crazy Mario Brothers. I'm not gonna do a huge retrospective going over everything. I'm just gonna...
Well, after they did unscar to him, the only... I think I might... wonder why, because he hasn't really uploaded that much. That's why. But now seeing this, I think I'm just never gonna be scarred to him, never again. I don't think
give you the simplistic rundown of what's going on. There was a girl that joined Crazy Mario Brothers Discord server, and they were around the age of 13. Actually, no, they weren't. 10 years old to be exact. Around this time, Crazy Mario Brothers would be around the age of 16.
So if I'm aware, he would never upload again. I'm like,
which means that there would be a 6-year age gap between the both of them.
FBI? What's Crazy Mario Bros?
That's not all that good. This is one of the main reasons on why I'm afraid to get myself a girlfriend. Oh.
This was SML reviewers, not Plus tubers. Jeez, age of Christmas. Can we just go? Like, can we just not even do it?
I want to give you guys a word of advice. If you want to get yourself a girlfriend, maybe don't do it online. I've seen a few slip-ups of this here and there, and it's not always bad, but then you have situations...
I bet someone will be water from the grave, being dead for like 10 years straight. Like, you know what? I am going to say this in the video before I go back to my grave.
Like this. Eventually, Crazy Mario Brothers decided to start deleting stuff, and then he said she's pretty mature for her age. Oh yes, because every 10-year-old out there is pretty mature. This kid was probably in around like 6th to 7th grade, or maybe 8th grade. Still, who the fuck would even say this? It's so fucking weird. And instead of realizing that, he stays in a relationship with...
Yeah, only Crazy Mario has a cousin, Jesus. And it ain't a minor. Okay.
Is minor. So this girl's dad might have found out about this, so they moved their conversations over to Snapchat. What can we get out of all of this so far? Well, Crazy Mario Brothers might be a creep. There is evidence to prove this, where he mentions his dick. That's probably something you should not say to a minor. Does this make Crazy Mario Brothers a pedophile? That is...
Yes, it really does.
Hard to answer. He was in a relationship with this kid. He's also said some pretty weird stuff. Keep in mind, though, around the time he was the age of 16, so maybe I can give him the benefit of the doubt. This is concerning, though, and I do hope that he does respond to all of this. He might not be a pedophile. The screenshots do depict him as a real weirdo. I'm just not sure how to feel about all of this. Like, I'm definitely disappointed if it's true. Keep in mind that I stopped watching his videos at some point. I can't say that...
He got stopped watching it because he hasn't posted that much. And sometimes I stopped watching it like real.
Was a huge fan of his content. I liked it, but I never would say I was in love with it. His videos can be entertaining. I just never watched all of them. All we can do left is hope that Crazy...
not make me want to write home about.
Mario Brothers responds to all of this. If it is real, take accountability for your actions and don't hide anything. If this is false, then provide evidence on what makes it wrong. You're going up against allegations of being in a relationship with this minor and being very weird around them. Please handle this well. If you don't, you're going to be putting yourself in a very bad spot. This could be real. I just hope that it's not. So, for now, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. This is not good, and I hope it can be resolved. Well, I'll see you guys next time, and bye.
So we got this today by Famous Room. CrazyMarioBros is in trouble.
More about to graduate to a
Hold on, I gotta restart right here. 2 seconds.
Alright, so Crazy Mario Bros. Just got exposed for grooming a minor, and today we're going to be taking a look at what happened, and basically just summarize the entire Google Doc made for him. In case you somehow don't know, Crazy Mario Bros. Is one of the most popular Plus tubers today, having just hit 1 million subscribers recently, which is really good for a Mario Plus channel. But unfortunately, sort of out of nowhere, just a couple days ago, a doc has been released of him by the grooming victim. So let's take a look at it without any further ado. So the victim decided not to reveal their identity, which is completely fine, but I still decided to put the Google Doc in the description for you to read. So go ahead and look at that if you want to look at the entire thing. But to summarize it, around the end of January 2021, the victim...
I'm probably never going to see the video. Like, he's never going to do it. Wait, what? Come on, guys. Hold on. I swear, every YouTuber and their assistants is a grooming or at one point or another.
In the Crazy Mario Bros. Server, and just a little around 4 days after they had joined, Crazy Mario Bros. Had decided.
Yeah, dude. I think it's like every 3 accusations.
To DM them. Now, if you're wondering why the hell you can't see any of Crazy Mario Bros.' messages, that's because he decided to delete all of them, which, in my opinion, is already a terrible start because it already makes him look very guilty. But pushing past that, CMB had messaged this person and asked them to be a moderator, and their conversation started from there. Now, it's important to highlight the ages of the two because it's a bit complicated. At first, the victim claimed to be 13 when they were really 10 years old, and CMB was 15, about to turn 16 the month after. Now, yes, CMB was not an adult when he was talking to the victim, but you can't deny that this is a bit of a weird age gap, especially since 13 is pretty young. I mean, they just become a teenager. It's basically a sophomore about to graduate to a senior talking to an 8th grader. And it's even worse when you realize the victim was really 10. But to be completely fair, CMB didn't know that, so I'm not going to fault him for that specifically. Anyways, jumping ahead a bit, the victim got mod, and it had been a month since the first two met. CMB...
Yeah, there's not even surprised anymore by this. We like every year about every YouTuber, like SMO viewers, SMO plus tubers. Like I bet it doesn't even assist. I'm pretty sure some people are making accusations.
He started showing some weird habits. It was at this point that he started talking about his masturbation habits. Which, in my opinion, it's very weird to talk about that with someone who's not only younger than you, but is also 13 and your moderator and just a friend. Not just that, but the fact that you were already popular as a plush tuber at this point, you should have had some sense to not talk about these things with anyone, much less your friends or moderator. Not saying that YouTubers can't talk about this stuff, but not just to random people. He then started confiding in the victim and started talking about, familial stuff and his own personal issues, which, nothing too wrong with that as long as the other person consents. And plus, they don't even show screenshots of that to protect his safety, so it's completely fine. But then it starts getting really weird when they keep on sexting, and CMB insists that none of this comes out, which, again, incredibly suspicious.
Well, he's my favorite plus tuber. It's true that.
It's like you're self-incriminating yourself, bro.
It is true.
Exactly what you're doing wrong. And it gets to the point where the victim asked to stop sexting, but then after guilt-tripping and sending her a lot of love, they end up falling back into the sexting trap, which is just really manipulative. And just to remind you, this stuff had been going on for 4 months now. And now it's been 6 months, and now CMB had convinced the victim to take a photo of themselves in a bra, and then started fantasizing about the image in question. And then a month later, he decided to compensate by sending a dick pic right to her, which is just gross. And this is where the manipulation really happens. The victim feels trapped because a lot was...
Crazy Mario is a pedophile. Like, there's no, nowhere, nothing else to put it. Like, he really just is. I think I'm gonna end the video right here. So, guys, watch the video, and, yeah. And you guys just don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on the video. We know which guys take your comments. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, buddy, and goodbye, people.